You know what I feel like doing today? Studio tour. Let's roll. All right, let's talk cameras first of all. I just use, what is that, a Canon T5i, and that's like the SL3. That's a 24mm lens to kind of capture the room and my goofy Muppet face. And then that one over there is I set to 35. It's, it's not a super crazy lens to capture the guitar and the fingies. Boop-a-doop, boop, boop. Over here, so we got my Silvertone. This is the setup that I used for last week's video about songwriting. And my little Weber mini mass attenuator down there. Beyer M160 ribbon mic. Notice, he's not right up on it. He's a couple of inches out. And let's see here. Settings that I'll pull up an audio file from last week so you can hear the flappy Mustang through this. The old channel is more retro and farty. This channel has slightly more gain and crispness. So, depending on what I'm shooting, that's what we do. Chinese evergreen. I forget the other names for those things. Prayer plant, kitchen table. Oftentimes, my sound capture device is back there for the voice. I'm just recording straight to my phone. This little hat here, that's actually how I set my focus. I just put the hat on the chair and tell the cameras to focus on that. Let's look at my pedals. This changes a bit every so often, but it tends to always have the polytune. The chorus can get pulled out in exchange for a fuzz or something like that. The retro vibe sometimes will switch out for a phase 90. The deco, hat fell. The deco always lives there, and this knob tends to be somewhere between there and there, depending on how much fart I want, how much gristle. I never use this side of the deco. I think it sounds too computery. My delay pedal, and then I usually, I'm either going to use my analog delay or my harmonic trim. Boy golly, those LEDs are really bright on the Walrus Audio monument. So yeah, notice, I keep little notes at my feet, like here's what I want to talk about. This last one was about songwriting, chopping up your song parts. Let's see, there's the Mustang. Yeah, and haha, that's what you don't see. My couch, IKEA. A little bromeliad. My chair that has my spare hats. I don't have a hair and makeup department. Sometimes my stupid Bob Dylan Jufro just looks too crazy, so I throw a hat on. That's why I have hats on. Oftentimes, my backing track is playing through Dropbox on my iPad through that little Bluetooth speaker, and that's what I'm playing along with. Very useful thing, the little StewMac string action gauge to keep an eye on your stuff. Oh, the mic goes to a cloud lifter, gives me a little more clean gain. Cheap ass preamp that I did upgrade the tube to a JJ. My little Tascam field recorder. That's what I use all my videos. That's been my setup. And that's what it looks like. That's what I'm chilling out in here doing. My little deck, my little grill. Here, let's go into the other room. Okay, now this is real command central here. There's my bike. Bam! All right, there they all are. Let's talk. Epiphone Firebird VII, early 2000s. Stock pickups, love it. My Vox Bobcat. These are cool, man. They're made in Korea. I know that people complain that they're kind of expensive, but man, they're good. Strat pickups, basically. My Carl Longbottom Hollow Stratocaster, great guitar. My old CIJ 90s Tele, that's factory Bigsby. Check it. No holes in the back. My first guitar, my Goya nylon string, early 60s. I still play that thing every day. 12 string number 1, a Guild Jumbo, just a cheap $500 one. My Danelectro that are strung up with 11s and keep an open D, right? Is that what it's in? Let's see. Oh, nope, he's tuned down a step because I used him for a War on Drugs thing. See an open D? Yeah. Listen to that. That guitar sounds great. 12 string number 2, my electric 12. And this is my Japanese Fender Japan jazz bass I use for all my backing tracks. Command Central, this is it. This is actually where I do most of my work. Cheap ass IKEA desk, cheap ass monitors, cheap ass preamp. Because the way I see it, people are listening on their phones and their laptops and stuff that's just not that great. So I'm not gonna try and I guess go crazy with the perfectionism on that end. Plus, saves me $30,000 of gear. Yeah, that's why I get to, there's my landlord's house. So that's where I'm sitting here editing tracks and teaching my lessons, and there you go. Here's the amps that aren't in use, the Hiwatt T20, the Fender Firebird Champ reissue, the Supro 64, the Vox AC4 hand-wired, Mexican Strat, just a Mexican Lacquer Stratocaster with Tom Brantley pickups. I love that thing. My pedal steel, I use on backing tracks a lot. I love this thing. Pedal steels have knees and levers here that change the tuning as you play. It's not a lap steel, it's more complicated. My old Goya, another early 60s Goya. I love these. Here's my neighbor's house. Look at her garden, just gotta love the garden. Kathy, retired school teacher. This is fun. Does theory ruin creativity? I don't think so. You don't have to learn whole songs. I believe in that. Just work on sections really well. Georgia on my butt. What do I mean by that? It's just my silly way of telling myself that, hey, you gotta remake your arrangement of Georgia on my mind. Ribot to Hendrix. Huh. Can I skrunk Hendrix? Oh, speaking of skrunk, I made that video. Look at my handwriting. Reality has jumped the shark. I need to make a video about the Lou Reed Wild Side Disco Strum. And I'm trying to think, oh yeah, a lot of these I have made. What is good feel, alternate picking. I love this idea. Your awesome guitar part can't save a song. I need to do a video called Age 30 Years in 30 Seconds with 1 fret slides. Classic rock chord syncopation. Josh, how many chords? I've done one of those. I need to do that again. But yeah, anytime I think of anything that might make for a cool video, it gets thrown up there, or there, or there. I think there you have it. Yeah, that's the setup, man. That's how I do what I do. Oh, this is a useful thing. My little humidistat. Yeah, keep track of that humidity there, 48%. Good, right in the middle there. Cruising in the middle. There you go. That's my apartment, and that's my setup. Cool. See you guys next time.